Back with you tonight here on In Focus. The Supreme Court of Appeal has rejected a request by Vantage Goldfields to delay Lilly Mine hearings to 2023. 3 workers were buried underground when parts of the mine collapsed back in 2016. Action SA accuses Vantage Goldfields of deploying Stalingrad tactics, but it is hopeful that the courts will help bring closure to the families. For more on this, we're joined now by Harry Mazibuko, who's the spokesperson for the Lilly Mine families. But Mazibuko, good evening, and thank you very much for your time and joining us today here on In Focus. What do you make then as families of the news that the Supreme Court has rejected the request to delay this court hearing to next year?
A very good evening to you and the viewers as well. Unfortunately, fatigue and my voice will bear with me. Today, me as Harry Mazibuko, as we mark together with the families of the still missing colleagues of ours, we mark 1,265 days camping outside the mine after being removed by our own government in a form of court. So the question is that, yes, the issue is in court, but we as the employees and the families, we haven't got that much interest in the business point of view. We are affected people, you see, we are marking 1,265 days of torture, betrayal, propaganda, and governmental failure. So we are a little bit excited, not for the first time, because we have lost total trust in our everything that is governmental, even if judiciary. Because remember, we as the families, we're working, we're minors, we're working, we're getting paid, but our employer has failed us, our government has failed us with reasons that I can mention. Because in a working environment, there is employees, which is us, together with Yvonne Britain, Solomon, there is management, there are trade unions, there is government that is making rules for that industry to operate. But unfortunately, if I may ask, what is it that the MRE has done, minister after minister, nothing to us as the employees and the families? Where is the trade union, of which is our lawyers in this case? But fortunately enough, we really appreciate the intervention of Herman Mashaba, the president of Action SCA, by acquiring legal advice or lawyers on our behalf, of which initially the department has said that the container cannot be retrieved. Now they're saying the container is going to be retrieved. But the issue now is that Vantage Goldfields, our employer, they say they appealed 2 court rulings at Mbombela High Court with Judge Lofse and President Judge Lihoti. So now the case is that the judgment date has been set for the 4th of November.
Yes.
And the same people, Vantage, they said they need postponement, you see.
Yeah.
So partially we are excited that it's going
But it seems now that the court's acting president says the matter cannot be struck off the roll and that the hearing must continue in November this year. Do you think that, in a sense, is a step closer to justice?
That is the belief. Unfortunately, South Africa is not run by individuals like myself, you see. It's run by other people, of which I cannot blame, you see. But I don't think it's fair, because if I can relate to you and the viewers in South Africa and the West, that it happened in Chile on 2010 that miners were trapped over 688 meters underground. So in this case of ours in South Africa, the container is less than 70 meters underground, but 7 years later, still cannot achieve that. Because the reason is not that we lack resources, we lack expertise. There are expertise. In the Chile incident, one of our own companies here in South Africa, they played a crucial role in retrieving those miners, you see. Another thing that I need to raise is where the civil organization, whether the religious leaders, to see where are the unions in this case, to see what is it that they are saying, because now Action SA has proposed that there cannot be a postponement. It's only Action SA and the potential investors of which we are engaging with them. We are not engaging with our employer, and nobody is bothering. Even the Mpumalanga provincial government, they say, no, we cannot talk to you because this thing is in court.
Yeah.
So we believe we are law-abiding citizens. There is an instance, remember, where we took it upon ourselves, including Yvonne's father, who go with him underground, searching for our people, because that's our priority number one. Unfortunately, the MRE, they came down to Mpumalanga and they stopped us and they made a promise that they'll assist us with techniques how to do it safely. Unfortunately, because we cannot continue. And we were getting closer to container because we find a fence that was fencing the transformers, of which it was less than 5 meters before the container.
Yeah. What do you make of the business rescue process so far? Are you placing any hope on that? The Vantage Goldfields saying that they would be able to fund the proposed rescue plan by the practitioners in the form of a financial capability statement that comes from a bank in Hong Kong, one of the largest banks. So saying that there is money there that this bank is willing to give them to fund this rescue plan.
Yes, unfortunately, I'm one in a million of South Africans who believes in truth. The Vantage people, step number one, the business rescue processes. It states that you must engage all stakeholders. Unfortunately, in this case, the very same management of ours, they are the ones who have signed the business rescue practitioners, who have introduced the business rescue practitioners before us. That's why I'm bringing in the issue of the trade unions, that what is it that they did check, because it was found by the court of law, not for the first time, but for the second time, that the business rescue practitioners were appointed by the very same management that the DMRE, the government, also responsible, that they found that the collapse of the mine, it was due to negligence. There was an inquiry held by the department of our government that it was due to negligence, and the recommendations were that the mine management, the CEO, the general manager, and the COO be prosecuted. But we're still waiting for everything. There's no prosecution, there's no accountability, because Roddy Christine, the rock engineer, he warned this on record that the stability of the rock is going to collapse. But the mine management didn't respect that. Where's that? Where's accountability? You see, but unfortunately, we as the families and the employees, we've got less interest in that. But we need justice, we need closure.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the government, be it a provincial government or national government, what is it that the minister, because by then the minister was Mr. Museveni's one, he promised many things. Now it's nowhere to be found. Minister Kodemanta said the private sector, we as government, we cannot spend money to rectify damage that's caused by private sector. So that's the question we're sitting with, but we're praying to our living God. Fortunately enough, the intervention of Action SA is assisting us. We believe that maybe 50 years later, Prophet, we are getting there.
Harry Mazibuko, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much for joining us. Harry Mazibuko, who is the spokesperson for the Lilly Mine families, currently going through load shedding there, unfortunately, and of course some challenges with that network tonight. But getting the gist that the families are, of course, quite despondent at this particular time, and as far as the intervention of the DMRE is concerned, and as far as the intervention from the unions themselves, but pinning a lot of hope on Action SA and the work that they have been doing.